Yemen has been suffering since the outbreak of the conflict. Since the beginning of the conflict, it resulted in the killing and wounding of at least 10,000 children, according to the UNICEF. The conflict has ravaged Yemen for more than 7 years, killing and displacing thousands of civilians and causing devastating effects on infrastructure, state institutions, and social fabric and the economy. According to the United Nations, until the end of 2021, the war in Yemen has killed 377,000 directly or indirectly. The United Nations brokered truce, which began on April 2 at the start of the holy month of Ramadan, gave some relief for Yemenis from the continuous suffering they live in. However, it's set to expire in about 2 weeks. But Yemen's 2-month ceasefire could be extended, as Houthi rebels said they were not opposed to the idea. The truce includes lifting the Houthi siege from Taiz, a city in the central Yemen, which has been cut off from the rest of the country. The truce also includes the reopening of the Houthi-held airport in Sana'a for commercial flights. In addition, there will be a meeting held between the two sides on Taiz on Wednesday to discuss the status of the ceasefire. As part of the United Nations brokered truce, the first commercial flight in nearly 6 years took off from Yemen's rebel-held capital on Monday. Another flight is expected to be scheduled for Wednesday. According to a government official, if the rebels agree to compromise, it will give the United Nations envoy Hans Grundberg time to propose a solution. However, if the Houthis continue to exploit humanitarian suffering for political gains, as well as United Nations efforts and the government's flexibility, the war will be prolonged. Last week, the United Nations envoy Hans Grundberg said the truce has had a significant positive impact on the daily lives of many Yemeni people. The international community needs to put more pressure on the Houthis to lift the siege and to extend the truce. This would then set the tone for the next steps.